This is me, and I have $900,000 on the Donut SMP. And this is me with $5 million on the Donut SMP. And this is the story of how I turned $900,000 into $5 million. First, I did /RTP and crafted tools and torches. Then, I began digging out my underground base. Once I had finished, I began building my farm. There, a fully functioning creeking farm. The only thing left was to grind. While I'm grinding my creeking farm, allow me to explain my plan. Resin is very expensive on the auction house in this server, so I'm going to grind it until I get a full shulker box of resin. Once I've obtained the shulker box, I will sell it on the auction house for $5 million. Okay, we just completed the first night of grinding, and we have almost 5 stacks of resin. That's 5 out of 27. But there's a problem. Not all the creakings are spawning in the right area, which meant that there was a cave nearby my base that the creakings were spawning on. And guess what? I was right. They're all right here in this cave. Unfortunately, our only option is to farm these creakings because I can't fill up the hole with them in there. At this point, I was a third of the way to reaching my goal, but if I wanted to reach it sooner, I would have to patch up this cave. While I'm doing this, let me explain to you how a creeking farm works. Creakings only spawn at night. It can only spawn if a creaking heart is placed between 2 pale oak logs. The creaking will spawn within 32 blocks of range of the creaking heart. Creakings can't move when a player is looking at them, and hitting a creaking will spawn the resin on the pale oak logs that are placed on either side of the creaking heart. To obtain the resin, just left click it. If you want to learn how to make a creaking farm yourself, you should go to my channel and watch my creaking farm tutorial. Now back to the video. Many blocks were placed. But finally, I had done it. There, the entire cave is either covered with slabs or filled with blocks. Now time to teleport back to our base and continue the grind. Okay, so it looks like we have another problem. Easy fix, but I'm stuck grinding like this for now. Also, I would recommend subscribing if you want to keep watching cool content like this. On to the next night, I decided to increase the spawning area for the Creakings. Now that more Creakings are spawning, let's get back to the grind. It took a long time, but it paid off because we have almost filled the shulker box. There, a few minutes of grinding and our shulker box is filled entirely. Look at that. Now let's go and sell it. $5 million, here we go. Sure enough, I wake up the next day to find that the resin had just been sold. Now I'm worth just over $5 million. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.